Hello, this is Angelo with your Project Next Accelerator Bonus and the second week of our Digital Growth Masterclass. Remember, for 6 months I will be helping you fortify the mindset and the skill set required to grow successfully your digital product. So, we will be focusing a lot more on mindset. As I told you from the very beginning, this is what matters most because you will be getting a lot of insights from Project Next, a lot of insights on the specifics of a successful digital product launch. But always, when you go back to what was the obstacle for any failure you've had in the past, any goal you didn't reach, you will find that you were not mentally ready for it. As I like to say, basically, your belief system is your limiting area. This is where you can move. And if your goal is inside this limiting area, you're good. If not, if your goal is here, you need to upgrade your beliefs. And I know you've heard like a million times the word mindset. And I was thinking before I start this masterclass, I was thinking, how am I going to tell you this? And I thought like a nice way of putting this is I'm not going to give you my 2 cents on mindset. I'm going to give you my $2 million on mindset. And what I mean by that is that I will give you the specifics and the practical insights that help me turn the theory into practice, into effect, into results. And this is where most people find trouble because, like these books in the back, it will be really nice to read them through and read them twice and so on. But if you don't have this shift in your mindset, which can happen actually instantaneously if you're mentally and emotionally ready, this is where everything changes for you. For example, in the past, I've heard, like Bob Proctor say, turn your annual income into a monthly income and turn your annual income into a weekly income. Well, until I made that a reality for me, I have not validated that my belief is ready for that. You see what I mean? Your results are always the utmost indication whether you've done your mindset work. Because your mindset, you will never go outside of your beliefs. And if for some reason you go outside of your beliefs in one area of your life, you will immediately retract. You will find yourself, if you have like a spike in your income, you will immediately retract to the income that you feel comfortable, you believe is right for you, you believe you deserve, you believe you can achieve, and so on. And this is what matters to me because I've had the pain of not having the right beliefs. And I want for you the ultimate belief, which is, so I told you before, we will get very practical. Okay, I know I will be giving you specifics and insights, but I want you from the very beginning to know what will happen in your mind. Because you see, it's nice and easy to talk about things that we can see, okay? If we talk about like this book, Richard Branson, like what? Like my godfather, Richard Branson, right? If you talk about this book, you can flip through the page 23 and we can discuss about a paragraph on page 23 and it's tangible, okay? We can discuss about it. But what about our mindset? I mean, you cannot put a number on your belief system. It is good, bad, ugly, and so on. So, in order to help our mind, take our mind as a passenger in this journey and actually go through this journey and shift our mindset, upgrade our mindset, we want to make it as clear and specific as possible. So, the best way for me to describe what will happen is that I will take you from point A to point B mentally. Point A is what you believe is possible right now for you, And point B is not something, like vague. It's something very specific. What you want to achieve with your digital product launch. Specifically, I don't care if you have other streams of income. I don't care if you win the lottery. I don't care about anything else in your life right now. What we want to focus entirely is what will happen on this specific project. Specificity is the easiest way to get your mind, with you. Because remember this, our lives are so messed up, both mentally and emotionally, because we tend to put our attention wherever, like on any shiny object, on any news, any social media post, and this, that, and the other, and we immediately get distracted. So we want to have one priority. Remember, this one priority right now for you should be the successful launch of your digital product, and for you to put your digital product in a trajectory where you get to point B. Your point B is your level of success with your next digital product. Okay? So you want to reach that level. You're not talking about this level or that level. You want to reach that level, your destination. So, what will happen? Remember, if you haven't watched, let me give you like a brief overview, right? If you haven't watched the Captain of My Soul challenge, let me give you a brief overview of the 5 waves. If you are at sea right now and your port is your financial destination with your digital product launch, you will have to go through these 5 waves. Wave number 1, desire. What exactly do I want? Most people don't have a clear and specific and compelling desire. So if you say, I'm going to make like $100 with my next product launch, is it compelling? Will it drive you forward? Will it make you like stay up late so that you can, actually create your landing page today and find a name for your product today? No, because the destination is not compelling enough. So what I like to say, you want a 10 out of 10 destination. You want a clear, compelling destination. Something that makes your heart sing, something that makes you say, nothing else is on my mind right now. I want to get there as soon and as fast and as easy and as joyfully as possible. Then, number 2, on a scale of 1 to 10 again, do I deserve this goal? Because most people will not even get started because of this. Do I deserve this goal? Do I deserve to have this financial success, this desire, my 10 out of 10 desire, my burning desire? I don't know, maybe it's like 6 figures, or more specifically, $100,000 with your next digital product launch. Maybe you have a time frame as well, within 12 months, and so on. And this could be out of reach right now, but as we've said before, don't care about that. What we care about right now is, number 1, to have a clear and compelling destination. Number 2, to take our belief system from I don't deserve this to I fully deserve this, 10 out of 10, so that we can go to the third wave, which is, can I do this? Can I actually do this? And then you have to turn your belief system from, let's say, 0 or 1 to 10 and say to yourself, feel that you actually can. And you summon everything that you can see around you, like other testimonials and what I give you, like my insights and so on, and gather up all these insights and say, yes, with all these insights, I can do this. So that you can move to wave number 4, which is, will I do this? And most people will say, like, Angelo, what are you talking about? If I deserve something, if I believe I deserve something and I believe I can, I will do it. And the answer is no. Actually, most people Don't do the things they can't do. Everybody can go for a walk for like 30 minutes a day and feel much healthier and actually be much healthier. But very few people do that, you know? And it's crazy, but it's true. It's true that you need to put yourself in the state and believe 10 out of 10 completely, fully, that you actually will do that so that you can move to wave number 5, your final wave, which is to do the journey and actually see yourself at your destination before you're there. As I like to say, first you will see your destination with your eyes closed and then with your eyes open. First, you will convince yourself that you are at your destination. You see yourself at your destination. You feel exactly as you would feel if right now you had your successful product launch, you had reached your goal, you have crossed the 6 or 7 figure mark, whatever it is your goal, your destination. Okay, you will see, many times you will hear me use the word destination rather than goal. It is actually because it will help you already raise the percentage of success just by using this word. So, wave number 5 is what we're going to be talking about next week. Forget about it for a moment because this is another obstacle, let's say. Most people are so eager to get someplace that they tend to forget that there is a journey and you want to respect that journey. For many years of personal development, you know what my goal was. Let me illustrate what my goal was. My goal was to find a downhill road to success, to the top. I was trying to do the impossible. I was trying to find a downhill road to the top, if that makes any sense to you. But if you look around, maybe you're doing it as well. If you look around, most people are doing this. They're looking for the easy path to the top. And if there was such an easy path, let me tell you this, the top will be so crowded that there will not be room for you. Okay, if it was easy to become a millionaire, let's say, by investing in Bitcoin, everybody will be a Bitcoin millionaire. And this would mean that actually Bitcoin is worthless because if you have something that everyone else has, it is worthless in the marketplace, right? It could be worth a lot to you, but in the marketplace, it's worthless. What makes something valuable is something rare. I remember John Kehoe say, maybe, if we, in the whole earth, right, if we're left with one tree, everybody will be gathering up from all around the world to see that tree and appreciate that tree and say, wow, look how green and beautiful it is. Look at the leaves. Look, I mean, imagine right now this tree is breathing in CO2 and breathing out oxygen and is like my partner in life. But right now, we have so many trees that you can burn them with wildfires and not even care, and take pictures instead of taking a bucket to actually extinguish that fire. Isn't that crazy? But this is what happens when you turn your mind, you shift your mind from something that is meaningless to something that is valuable to you. This is why I told you that you have to have a burning desire, no matter how low, let's say, the belief system is right now. No matter how far it has to be valuable to you. It has to energize your mind, your emotions, and your body the moment you think about it. Actually, it has to be so magnetic that you cannot stop thinking about it. So let's talk about this journey. Appreciate that this journey is actually going to be uphill. Respect that journey. Because you know what's up there? It's your point B. It's your dream destination. And let me tell you this, I've done this journey at least once in my life, right? I've done it. And you know what? Jim Rohn was right. When you go up there, you won't care about the money. I know for sure. You will care about what has happened to you, who you have become. So, it's not actually what product you're going to launch, why you're going to launch it, your destination, your dream, but who is going to launch it and who is going to get there. This is so magnificent. This is so beautiful. So I will use Angelo, for example, okay, because let's talk about someone that I have right now in our conversation. Unfortunately, I would love to have you here and, actually discuss, but it's one of the cons of technology. The pros is that I can speak to many people at the same time, and you can even watch it at your own time and, of course, watch it again. So what can you do, right? So you're here. You want to get there. But as I told you before, remember wave number 5? The person who will do the exercises right will not go uphill. The person will teleport from here to here, mentally and emotionally. And once you do that, you will not feel the uphill. This is why I told you in the beginning, you need the courage to respect the uphill, and then you will mentally teleport to your point B, to your destination, and you will feel exactly as you would should you be there right now. And this will pull you forward and upward, and you won't even notice. The best example I can give you is from Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he said, I was in the gym, everybody was frowning, with every rep, and I was smiling with every rep because I knew that every rep that I did would get me closer to my vision, taking my vision and making it a reality and grasping it. And actually, I remember seeing him do this, and I thought, wow, actually, this is where the intangible becomes tangible. You get it, it's yours. And you have to do this mentally first. So when you respect the journey, which takes a lot of courage in the beginning, especially if your destination is far away, let's say, from where you are, in the deep blue, right? And far away from your safe port, what you need to do is say, okay, I get it. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, I would have done it already. But then you will allow yourself to grow so much mentally and emotionally. And this is where I come in. This is my level of expertise. This is why I will be helping you all the way to 6 months, so that there is no objection in your mind that you see yourself having reached your destination. No objection whatsoever. Actually, the best way to describe what will happen in your mind before point B is that for you, reaching point B will be absolutely logical. So taking something that is crazy right now to you, like impossible or very hard to achieve, and making it logical, making it the next logical step. How about that? So, why is this road uphill? It feels uphill. It's not actually uphill. It feels uphill because, let me tell you this, there will always be in your life 3 core forces, or maybe you want to say like 2 forces, but let's say this is you, and I will tell you what I mean by that if you haven't watched the relative video from Captain of My Soul Challenge. So There is always one force pulling you forward, which is like your enthusiasm, your belief, and so on, and some other force dragging you back. Anger, resentment, jealousy, all the negative emotions, thinking about the past, and so on. And the third force is actually your destination, the vector that shows where it is you're going, your destination in life. So this is like your steering wheel, your gas, and your brake. This is about it. So these three forces describe your whole life. You don't need anything else to describe your life. You have a destination, you have like, I'm getting like towards $1 million. I have the accelerator, which is my enthusiasm, my faith, my self-confidence, and so on. And then I have things dragging me back, like things I have not cleared about the past, and getting stuck to my ex-partner stabbing me in the back, and this, that, and the other, and things that not only they're not helpful, but actually are dragging, keeping me anchored to my previous financial destination. And this is what I want for you, to do the mental and emotional work every single week so that you can get past through these limitations, so that you can accept the amazing gift of Project Next that is so concise in terms of content, so full that you say, I now have the mindset and the skill set, and I can actually achieve my financial destination. I can own my financial future. It's not a concept now because I've done the work. I've done the mental work, and I fortified my skill set as well. This is what I want for you. And remember, sometimes you will hear me repeat the same concept, maybe with the same words, maybe with a bit different words. But what I want for you is to appreciate this journey and appreciate mastery, because I don't want you to know something. I want you to own it, not know it, but own it. It's kind of, if you reverse the letters and take the K out and so on, but, don't worry about that. What matters is that I want you to own the knowledge and making it part of your belief system and your habitual practice. This is it. It will be uncomfortable in the beginning, as everything else. And in fact, let me give you a last tip before I let you go for this week and leave you room and time to actually apply this, right? Let me give you this. It is absolutely understandable that you feel uncomfortable. In fact, if you feel comfortable, you're not changing fast enough and enough. Think of it like right now you're on takeoff with the airplane, right? You must feel uncomfortable. Once you soar at 6 or 7 figures or whatever your financial destination is, you don't need to change anything. You're soaring. Your landing page is working fine. Your ads are working fine. Your product has amazing reviews and so on. Effortless. The beginning has effort because right now you're breaking past your limitations. And this wall of your limitations has to break for you to get to your next financial level. And this is why we will be persisting every single week. I will try on my end, as I told you before, to keep these meetings with you as short and concise as possible, because I don't want you to feel like it's another burden in your schedule. I want you to, anticipate that you will get to another mental and emotional breakthrough and another until at most at most 6 months from now, you will be mentally and emotionally set to achieve any financial destination with your digital product. We will be very specific, right? Remember, what we are doing here is bound to Project Next. It's not like something that we're doing in parallel or together. This is bound. We will be working on the modules. We will be giving you insights on the modules, but first, we need to make our mind right and ripe for success, ripe for your point B, ripe for exactly where you want to go and nothing else. Okay, are we perfectly aligned? Like 100%, totally aligned? Do I have a yes? Great, great. This is all I wanted from you right now. And I will see you next week, because next week we want to take our first journey, our first attempt, let's say, to reach our financial destination mentally and emotionally. The physical part will follow. Okay, talk to you next week. Ciao, ciao.